Hi, I'm Trish Lapidus, and I've been talking with you about the stages of growth in ancient fairy tales. And we've seen how the innocent becomes the orphan becomes the martyr, and the martyr from there goes on to be either a wanderer or a warrior, or perhaps a warrior first, then a wanderer. And then after the person has been through those stages, arrives at last at the stage called the magician. So we're going to talk a little bit today about the warrior stage. What is that stage? It can, of course, be literal. I mean, we can think of somebody with a sword or a gun or whatever going out and fighting actual wars. And in fact, in Swamp Walking Woman, we have a situation where they really do have to fight with some kind of weapons and get those suppressive alligators out of their way, because otherwise, if they don't do something physically warlike, they're going to lose all their chances to make the swamp over into a real place that people can live. So they go to bat, or they go to war, and they do what they have to do. In modern terms, you can think of it as people who demonstrate, for instance, or recently in Europe, we had whole bunches of people lying down on the tracks to keep a train of nuclear waste from going through their area. Years ago, we had people marching for civil rights, white people, black people, all kinds of folks just putting their lives on the line to demonstrate their commitment to a world where everybody is free, not just some of us. In the ancient fairy tales, there is a belief that we're not here just to be innocent and okay, and so life goes on and we get, more or less what everybody gets, and we're satisfied, and that's the end of the story. We're here for the purpose of learning something, and the ancient fairy tales have put in story form the learning that goes on. And with the warrior, there is a learning to be assertive, a learning to stand up for what you believe. Another kind of person today who would be seen as a warrior would be a poet or a writer who writes truth. That merges a little bit into the magician, because of course when you get at that kind of wisdom, then you also are talking about somebody who sees the whole picture. And that's what we're going to talk about next when we see the magician.